everyone, welcome back to the Zulcron Sports YouTube channel. Down here fishing the Holderness Coast. Down here with Matty Robson today. There's plenty of colour in the water, ideal conditions really. Got a westerly wind blowing over our heads. It's just going to blow the leads even further out to sea. Help the cast a bit. Now, I've already got bait in the water there now. Single yellowtail on my usual pulley pennel rig, apart from I've got a 2-0 mustard Viking, which I'll show you in a minute. Just scaled down the hooks really. Plenty of tide there now. My rod's only been in the water 5 minutes or so and it's hooped right over. There's been reports of plenty of codling coming off this beach at the moment. With this flat spell that we've had. There's been plenty of codling back up on the northeast coast as well, but I just thought I'd come down here for a ride out over Christmas before I go back to work next week. Right then, so as mentioned, I'll show you my rig. Very simple as always. Just scaled down hooks for down here because it's just primarily worm baits. I'll be chucking out the odd crab bait later. 2-0 mustard Viking onto a 1-0 mustard ultra point chinook. 70-pound body as usual. 100-pound rig body. Bead. 295-pound power swivel, if you can see that, and another bead. Now I'm not fishing a rotten bottom, just got all clean ground out there, so I've just got a Gemini sinker clip with the extra bait clip because I didn't have any of the other ones, with the smaller clip there. So I'm still going to be using the lead clip there. Yeah, nice and simple. So like I said, bait wise, got plenty of yellows and blacks there. Matty might be getting a bite there now. But yeah, plenty of yellows and blacks. I've got some peeler crab there, carp wings, squid, razor, bit of mussel, everything you want for the sand really. Keeping the bait small today. The more tide you get into, the more chance of picking the better fish up really, I'd say. You biting? One pull down. Yeah, last time I was here I had a bit of luck. I had a bass that was £10.8. It's an absolute beaut. So hoping for more of that today. Hopefully we can get a big cod. That's what we're here for. Quickly show you baiting up now. Nice worm. So what I like to do with my blacks is, I was showing this, just pop the heads a little bit, get all the water out. As you'll see, it's just water that comes out, and then that'll get you straight onto the actual scent that the fish care about. It also allows it to stick to your hook length without any bait elastic, so it just holds itself there really. Keeps your rig a bit neater for longer rather than peeling your bait elastic off every 2 minutes. Get kinks and stuff in the rigs doing that, so if I don't have to use bait elastic I won't. what I do is pull me pennel hook down, like so, wrap it 3 times, down through the worm again. Oh, that's just a little slither. Slide that down a bit more. Try and get it in the main body of the worm, like so. Give the hook length a little pull. Make sure that's nice and tight, pulling on it. Make sure the worm's nice and straight as well. There you go. Simple as that. Simple baits down here. Maybe tip off with some peeler crab, razor, anything like that really. But don't need much more than that if they're feeding on worm. Matty getting the first fish of the session, first cast. Lovely little whiting to start. Well done, mate. Well, first cast of the day. Small little whiting. Oh. Small little whiting, covered in sand, on a yellowtail. If I keep catching these, I'll be putting a stinger rig on. Smaller hook on the bottom, just live baiting them, letting them just sit on, and hopefully the bigger cod comes along and nails it. Big cod will get that down its throat, no bother. But hopefully we're not plagued by these all day. Nice to catch a fish though. That's the blank off. Well, second cast. Yet another whiting. I think some changes will have to be made to try and avoid these, like, because it's literally taking them 5-6 minutes to get the bait, which is not ideal. Like I said, I might try a stinger rig and get one on the bottom and say tap away in the stand. See if a big cod will come along and eat it. If not, we'll try a bit of crab, see if that'll put them off for a little bit. It's certainly not ideal. Prime bait, just going straight to whiting. It's not exactly what we want. Might be casting there. Right then, so I've just put a paper clip on the little 2-0. I'm going to put a crab baiting out there now, just because the whiting are getting to the worm a bit too fast for me liking. But yeah, I'm going to put a bit of cart on. As you know, I love my cart. I'm going to put a bit of peeler crab on the back of it. Just a small baiting. Bit of cart first, wrap it up nicely. It's gone a bit soft now after the 3-hour drive down here. Lovely day for it though. Sun's shining, the wind's off our back, we're protected by the cliffs. It's ideal. So there's the cart on. A bit of peeler crab. Like so. Still plenty of paper clip showing on the back of that cart wing as well, so just force it through there. Hopefully this will bring a cod and not a whiting. Now another bit of cart wing on the back, because why not? Top hook down. You bugger, I'm bloody hooking myself. It's the only thing with small hooks, you end up hooking yourself. Ow. Used to be big hooks. There we go. Nice little small cart wing and peeler crab bait. As you've noticed, I'm muddy. Them cliffs are an absolute nightmare to get down. We got about 3/4 of the way down on a rope, and then we basically just skidded down on the bums the rest of the way, like, didn't we?
It
was a bit of a nightmare. So gonna have a nightmare getting back up as well. It will be a lot harder than getting down, I'll tell you that for free.
It'll be fun.
It will be, won't it? Matty's just hit into a fish there.
Feels like a cod.
It's probably a whiting. Says it feels like a cod, but it's probably a whiting. Are you going to put your house on it?
I'll put my house on, it's a cod. Like.
Matty's putting his house on, it's a cod.
Maybe a double shot of whiting.
Double shot of whiting. I reckon it's a pout. A big old pouting, mate.
Maybe.
We'll get him sliced up for bait. We're both using the XT lights there today. Perfect rod for the beaches. Sit over lovely in the tide. Nice bite detection. Rated to 220 grams. 14'4" in length, I believe, off the top of my head. Come on, be a cod. Is it a cod, do you think? Oh, it's staying deep. I'd say it's a cod, like. Oh, it's a bass, that. We're playing guess the fish now. Go on, get it in, son. Yes, it's a codlin, alright. Leave him there, matey. Nice codlin. Hold it up for the camera, son.
2.5.
Aye, about 2.5 pound. Never held a codlin before, like. Nice one, Matty. Well done, mate. So Matty had his first codlin there. Just as I was switching the camera off and walking back to my rods, my line was on the floor. Like literally something had just smacked it and ran. I'm not exaggerating when I said my line was genuinely hanging onto the beach. Bit of a shame really. I would have liked to have seen the bite at least. Would have been nice to have gotten the fish as well, but that fish was long gone after I filmed Matty getting that in. But not to worry, we try again. Seems like there's something other than whiting on the feed now anyway, so. Matty's just had another nice bite there. Yeah, that's a better fish, innit? That bent your rod over. I've got the 2 rods out there now. Why not? One with a nice carp bait and one with worm. Still on? Nice bite for a whiting again. Might be a cod, it's not came to the surface yet. Another little coddle in there. Well done, Matty. Yeah, give him a wipe.
Seaweed.
Can't see him. Yeah, nice one, mate. Chuck that one back. There you are, mate. I'll hold your rod while you chuck them back. Has he swallowed the lot or just that?
No, it's just a chin
Right, mate.
jaws.
Straight off.
Stewie with a nice cod.
Nice one there, about £2 or so.
Yep.
Taking us all out.
Nice. Nice one, mate.
Day on the Holderness. Right then, so I've just had a bite, a cracking bite as well. Pulled the rod right over. If it wasn't for me stand, my rod would have absolutely been on the floor. My rod stand nearly went with it as well. For such a little codling as well, it's probably about £2. Right then, so a bit of a change of plan. The smaller hooks there, the 2 oars and the 1 oar mustard chinook are just getting absolutely plagued by whiting as soon as it hits the water. The cart is even getting whiting as well, so that didn't work. So I've just upped my hook sizes. I just went for my normal cod rig. As you can see, it's got the rotten bottom on and I'm fishing clean ground as well. But yeah, 4 Viking 5 oar mustard chinook. So hopefully this stops the whiting. There is more cod starting to show. Matty's had 2 now, I've had 1. So fingers crossed this gives the cod more chance to get to it. Don't mind the whiting pecking at me bait, but when they're actually engulfing the full bait and masking the hooks, then you're not going to catch a cod really, are you? So if they sit on the bottom of this, that's fine because they've got a bigger hook on the top, so they'll just get munched by a cod if it wants it. So that's the theory anyway.
into another fish. Oh yeah. Yeah, another nice cod.
Alright, nice one there, probably. Oh, it's just stuck you. You're not going anywhere.
Ah, they're kicking well.
Aye, full of life like, aren't they?
That one's got a funny eye.
Not far off 3 pound probably.
Yeah, yeah. Lovely condition, that one.
Aye, they are, aren't they? Deep spots on them, nice lateral line. Got all our.
Cartwing.
Aye, cartwing. Cartwing and 8 kilo net.
Nice.
Right then, so as you've just seen, I've had another fish. Around 3 pound or so, I'd say. Lovely conditioned apart from its eye. Its eye's pretty fucked up. I don't know if you can see that on the camera very well, but it's all glazed over. This side's alright. So take this one home for tea as well. I don't know, another lovely conditioned fish, like deep spots, prominent lateral line. It's turned out to be a good day. Now these whiting aren't jumping on the baits as fast. And again, that was on the 4 Mustard Viking and the 5 Ultra Point Chinook. It just seems as though the whiting can't get on the hook as fast. So yeah, not bad. So the rod I've been using today, I've been using 2 rods in fact, is the Zulcron XT Light, rated up to 220 gram. It's a C-curve action, 14'4". Lovely rod. I'd say 6 ounces probably the best lead to chuck on it. And the other rod is the Zulcron XGT 1.4 and that is rated up to 180 grams. It's 14 foot in length, and I'd say 175 is probably the best lead to chuck on it in my opinion. It's very nice, glass tip, sits lovely in the tide. Very nice in the tide. Yeah, fantastic rods. As you can see, I've got me XT Light built in a lovely neon pink. Absolutely beautiful. Camera doesn't do it justice. The XGT 1.4 should be available in the new year sometime. So if you're after one, keep your eyes peeled for it, because they'll probably sell out quite fast, as there's a lot of hype around them at the moment. Designed by Southern angler Ben Arnold, who's a big match fisherman down there, and he's designed it around his match fishing, which is fishing in quite a bit of tide, so you still need the heavier lead as the 6 ounce to hold, and also the glass tip for bite detection, etc. So yeah, it's a lovely piece of kit. sends a lead to the absolute horizon. Small baits, brilliant. Right, we're getting off the low water now. It's not far off. Next baiting going out. Nice slice of eater peeler, carp wing, and a little slither of squid. On the 4 Viking and the 5 mustard chinu as always. 6-ounce gripper. The usual rig. Yeah, we've had a good day. Plenty of whiting, plenty of codling. Should be still a few left in that tide as well, so hopefully we can pick them out. Right, I'm just getting that cast in there. I've caught something I don't really see often on this coastline. I know they do catch a few. Just caught a nice sole. Excuse the fingers because I don't have a clue how to hold them. I've only caught a few. The only other time I've ever caught them is down on Southbourne Beach in Bournemouth there. But let's try and figure out how to hold them first. Do they have a mouth that you can hold? I like cod, but I've caught a sole. I don't have a clue what I'm doing with it. Jesus, I'm really struggling here. There we are. Nice. Lovely. Sole. It's probably just less than a pound or so, maybe even smaller, I don't know. But not a bad looking fish. Get it returned now. Well, another fish. That's 3 cod for me now. Nice stamp today, to be honest. Another one there, probably 2.5 pound or so. With a nice little gut on him. That one was on a single yellowtail again. Smacked as far as I can. As you can see in the background there, I'm fishing 2 rods again. One with a small little carp baiting and the other one with worm. It's turned out to be a canny day. The sun's just gone down. Well, not down, but it's down behind the cliffs now, so we're not getting blinded at least. But Matty's had a few more whiting as well. He's bumped a cod off as well, so canny day. Still a few hours left. Got about an hour or so until low water now. And yeah, we'll probably stay for a couple hours of the flood and make our way back up this horrible sludgy cliff. It's an absolute, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to get back up, but I'm sure we'll manage. Take our time. Well, last casts have just gone out. It's been an enjoyable day for me and Matt. Matt's had 2 cod, numerous whiting, and I've had these 3 and countless whiting as well. Whiting have been a bit of a pain at times, but like I said, if you fish through the whiting, you'll get to the cod. Time for us to get back up that cliff now. If you like the videos, please like and subscribe and share. Until next time. See you later. Well, Matty's just had a nice bonus bass there last cast. Yeah. Probably around 2 poundish. Yeah. It's a lovely fish on his XT light. Well done, mate. Last chuck.
Thank you very much.